Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to look at partial fraction decomposition for fractions with the linear factors in the denominator. But first, we can only do partial fraction decomposition when the degree of the numerator is lower than the degree of the denominator. Otherwise, you'd need to do long division first, and if you're not sure about long division, then click the link at the top of the screen where I break down long division into only 4 steps. So with that being said, we can only break the third of these fractions into partial fractions because the first 2 would require long division first. So we need a partial fraction for each of the linear factors in the denominator, x minus 3 and x plus 1. And the numerators a and b are the constants that we're trying to find. The first step is to multiply both sides by the common denominator, x minus 3, x plus 1. So on the left, both linear factors are going to cancel, and on the right we're going to be left with a times x plus 1 plus b times x minus 3. At this point there are now 2 methods for finding a and b. Your first method is by choosing values for x, and the second method is by equating coefficients. So we're going to solve this question twice, first by picking values for x, and secondly by equating coefficients. The best values to pick for x are the values which make the factors 0. So in this case, x equals minus 1 would work, and x equals 3 would work. So plugging in x equals minus 1 is going to give us 6 times minus 1 minus 2 on the left, and on the right we're going to have a times minus 1 plus 1 plus b times minus 1 minus 3. Simplifying is going to give us minus 8 is equal to 0 plus b times minus 4. And so that's going to leave us with b is equal to 2. So in order to find our value for a, we need to plug in our second value for x, which is positive 3. So just like before, that's going to eliminate one of our constants. And so now we're going to get 4a equals 16, and so a equals 4. Also, if you're getting value out of this video, then consider subscribing and hit that bell icon so you never miss a thing. So we've just solved our partial fraction decomposition by picking values for x, and now we're going to do it again by equating coefficients. So we can start by comparing the x terms. On the left we have 6x, and on the right we have ax plus bx. And so if the coefficient of x on the left is 6, that tells us that the coefficient on the right also has to be 6, and therefore a plus b is equal to 6. So moving on to the x to the 0 terms, or the constant terms, we have minus 2 on the left, and on the right we have a minus 3b. Therefore minus 2 has to equal a minus 3b. And so now we have a set of simultaneous equations that we can now solve because there are 2 unknowns, a and b, and 2 equations. So if we take equation number 2 away from equation number 1, then on the left we're going to have 6 minus minus 2, and on the right the a's are going to cancel, and we're going to be left with b minus negative 3b. Simplifying both sides is going to give us 8 is equal to 4b, so b is equal to 2, and using equation number 1 we can deduce that a is therefore equal to 4. So in this question we're able to use either method to find a and b, but if there are 3 linear factors in the denominator, sometimes you may have to use both methods to find out what the constants are.